June 5th here in Southern Ontario. Story time. We haven't had one of those in a while. And I'll explain why I'm reminded of this at this point in time, but at the end of the video. So anyways, our bank barn was burnt down in 1967. It was struck by lightning. And, well, this isn't really the point of the story. Bear with me. So 3 years later, I remember I was 9, and my dad was selling the manure pile. It was $5 a load, and I was astounded that somebody would pay for manure because we just spread it on the fields, Wow. So anyways, I slide away from Mother's apron strings, and I'm out in the driving shed with my dad and his buddies in the evening. They're sitting around having beer. And a guy comes in and he says to my dad, he says, "Well, I'll buy all that manure for $7 a load." And I'm standing there, like, ooh, $7. And Dad says, no, that's, it's pretty well all spoken for, so I'll let you know if the other fellow doesn't take it all. And sent the guy packing. And I'm like, Pa, what? $7? That other fellow said he's not going to take near all of it. My dad kind of, the boy and his questions, and one of his cronies speaks up. He goes, "Hey, Scotty, so that man's word's no good." And I'm like, "Huh? What do you mean?" He's like, "His word's no good. He'd take 10 loads and tell your daddy only took 6. And I'm like, the concept astounded me. I was like, well, he'd be lying. Well, yeah, that's the point, sort of, Scotty. And I'm like, well, he'd be a liar and a thief. Well, yeah, that's the moral of the story. And I'm like, oh, the whole concept, just thieving and lying, wasn't something I'd ever thought about, right? I mean, I'm 9 years old. What do you think about when you're 9? And, I looked at Dad. He goes, "Well, remember what Earl just told you there, son." He says, just don't do business with those folks. That's all there is to it. So what reminded me of that story and why I thought I'd share it with you is I'm going to post a video I recorded yesterday with my landlord. If you're a regular follower on the channel, you know he gave me this illegal and immoral eviction notice, which I am leaving anyways, but I won't get into the legalities and the finances of all that. But I'd been speaking to him a week earlier, and he said he'd switched the hydro over into my name. And yesterday, I caught him out in that lie. So that's why I thought I'd share the story of the manure and the, and in part, I'm just going to post that one just to show you what it's like dealing with a thief and a liar.